Well. It seems we've got a little bit of progress being made.
Trump, I will permanently pause migration from all third world countries. Now, based 100% fine with that. I mean, we should really be pausing all migration from all countries. But he put this out. Even as we progress technologically, immigration policy has eroded those gains and living conditions for many, especially if you live in Minneapolis or, Dearborn or, many cities in Texas, California, Whitewater, Wisconsin, all this stuff. I'll permanently pause migration from all third world countries to allow the U.S. system to fully recover, terminate all of the millions of Biden illegal admissions, including...
That's what I'm talking about, and that's what I wanted to hear right there. All. Terminate all of them. All of them. We don't want any illegal admissions into this country, and we want to go back and revet every single visa that has been launched since, frankly, I think since like 2015, maybe even before then, maybe since 1992 when Clinton took office, because it's how do I put this? It's the Trojan horse of our time, of our day, and that's exactly what this is. People may not want to see that or admit that because donkey pull cart and the average of 70 to 84 IQ, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
Those signed by Sleepy Joe Biden's auto pen and remove anyone who is not a net asset to the United States or is incapable of loving our country, and all federal benefits and subsidies to non-citizens of our country, denaturalize migrants who undermine domestic tranquility, and deport any foreign national who is in public charge, security risk, or non-compatible with Western civilization.
Okay, well, how many is that? I hate to say this here, especially in this open forum, but that's almost every Muslim. That ideology is not compatible with our ideology. With the exception of the secularist, but that's only because they're using the secularist as a tool in the toolbox. And the secularists here are so ideologically incoherent that they can't even see it. But the fact remains, it's oil and water.
Based? Can I get a like on the video for that? This is what I wanted. This is what I voted for. This attack on the National Guard, it has unleashed dark Trump.
Good.
He also wrote, these goals will be pursued with the aim of achieving a major reduction in illegal and disruptive populations, including those admitted through an unauthorized and illegal auto pen approval process. Only reverse migration can fully cure this situation. Other than that, happy Thanksgiving to you all, except those that hate, steal, murder, and destroy everything that America stands for. You won't be here long.
Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, any and everybody who's willing to listen. Thank you for all you patriots. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Assimilate or evacuate. Assimilate or evacuate. I've said it 100 times. I've made a bunch of shorts about it. I've made videos about it. It's ridiculous. We cannot coexist with people that refuse to coexist. And it's not the Christians. People may think because I'm on this rant and this that it's us. It's not us. I am the one who sees what's going on and what's happening. And that's not for me to have a God complex and assume that no one else can see. But the Bible is very clear. Those that have eyes to see will see, and those who don't. Just as, several people in the Bible did not see, I feel like a large portion of our population does not see. Maybe that's my error, and if it is, I apologize in advance. But I am sitting here sounding out a horn, sounding out a shofar, trumpet, or whatever the hell you want to call it, because there is an enemy at the gates.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. He also unleashed a tirade on Tim Walz. By the way, again, coffeebrandcoffee.com. On the top, there's Christmas gifts, or thequartering.com/shop. for these hilarious cookbooks. There's only probably 75 of each left. So once they're gone, they're gone. Go on to this. A very happy Thanksgiving salutation to all great American citizens and patriots who have been so nice in allowing our country to be divided, disrupted, carved up, murdered, beaten, mugged, and laughed at, along with certain other foolish countries throughout the world for being, quote, politically correct and just plain stupid when it comes to immigration. The official United States foreign population stands at 53 million, most of which are on welfare from...
See, that is ridiculous.
Failed nations or from prisons, mental institutions, gangs, and drug cartels. They and their children are supported through massive payments from patriotic American citizens because of their beautiful hearts.
Beautiful hearts. I thought we were racist. I thought we were, arrogant. I thought we were politically absent. But yet we're paying and we're funding so much of this. It's ridiculous.
Do not want to openly complain or cause trouble in any way, shape, or form. They put up with what has happened to our country, but it's eating them alive to do so. A migrant earning $30,000 with a green card will get roughly $50,000 a year in yearly benefits for their family. The real migrant population is much higher. This refugee burden is the leading cause of social dysfunction in America, something that did not exist after World War II.
Now, I want you to think about that. That's $80,000 a year between the $50,000 benefits that they're getting for their family plus the $30,000 a year earnings that they're actually making. Now, I get some degree why this is happening. It's because they'll do it for a less of a wage. They'll do it. They don't take Thanksgiving and Christmas and they don't assimilate. So our culture is not valued to them. Therefore, to the higher ups, they won't have to close that day. They don't have to take as much things. So on one hand, I understand, but you're also shooting your people who are paying for your services in the face because they're not. How are they going to? Something does not compute. Something does not compute.
As an example, hundreds of thousands of refugees from Somalia are completely
and that's even worse. There's no government there. That's just anarchy and chaos.
Taking over a once
I'm your captain now.
Great state of Minnesota. Somalian gangs are roving the streets looking for prey as our wonderful people stay locked in their apartments and houses, hoping against hope they will be left alone. The seriously retarded governor, he wrote that, of Minnesota, Tim Walz, does nothing, either through fear, incompetence, or both, while the worst congresswoman in our country, Ilhan Omar, always wrapped in her swaddling hijab, and who probably came into a USA illegally in that.
And also brought her brother in. Allegedly, she married her brother to get him in. So, yeah.
That you are not allowed.
This is a real class of people we're letting in here, folks. A real class of people. I mean, where are the pitchforks and the torches, man? That's what I want to know. I want to know where are the pitchforks and torches. This is long overdue. Long overdue. I won't pretend that I haven't spent the last 15 years smoking pot, playing PlayStation, and just letting things go. But enough is enough. Enough is enough.
How to marry your brother does nothing but hatefully complain about our country. I mean, dang, Trump. Its constitution and how badly she's treated. I mean, this.
Told you she was either banging her brother or allegedly married her brother, or allegedly banging her brother or married her brother. I'm pretty sure she did marry her brother.
This is, I mean, golly. Donald Trump has had enough.
And yet, she's in the government. We're letting people of a ideology that has nothing, that has nothing compatible with our own. Even you secularists. If you sit back and you really think about it and you weigh out all of the pros and cons, even you godless people have to know that you're better off with Christians beside you and living beside you than you are these these donkey pull cart folks. Why? I'll let you tell you what, you weigh them out and you tell me.
He's had enough of this, and this National Guardswoman, I think, is probably the final straw.
It absolutely should be the final straw. This lady was the age of my son. My oldest son is 20. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. This is not chess, folks. We're not pawns. Even though we're perceived as pawns, and everybody, it makes the metaphor that we're all pawns, and this is a big game of chess, and Trump's playing 4D chess. We're not pawns. We're all made in the image of God, and that includes donkey pull cart. I'll give you that. Donkey pull cart doesn't look the same way as us. Okay? They don't. How are we supposed to coexist when they refuse to?
NPR, all these people are melting down, but I'm 100% for this. Leave a like on the video if you agree with this.
Leave a like on Jeremy's video. Go watch his video. But I mean, this is long overdue. Long overdue. It's a shame it took this girl being deleted. And forgive me for saying that to her mother and father. I have no way am I trying to make light of it. You have to watch what you say in the terms of service here. It's such a shame that on Thanksgiving, her parents have to hear about this and have to experience this. For Obama to say that we're not a Christian nation and half of the people to just go along with it. Why? Because they want to live like dogs. They want to live like dogs. And what is the reference? A dog eats its own vomit. And then vomits it up and then eats it again. And that's the same thing. It's disgusting. That's the video. Like and subscribe.